friends, this is Pastor Daniel Gouveia. Thank you so much for checking out this review. Today I'm looking at the Cambridge New King James Pitt Minion Reference Bible in brown goatskin. It's a red letter Bible, and I have to say that I'm very well impressed with this Bible. I know the Pitt Minion is not new for English-speaking Bible believers and Bible lovers, but I have been working solely in the English language for 2.5 years now. So I'm kind of new to the Bible in English, although of course I have read and consulted Bibles in English for many years, but I've worked for 11 years as a pastor in Portugal. That's where I was born and raised. I studied in France and Spain, so I was interacting with the Bible more in Portuguese, French, Spanish, but now I am interacting with the Bible in English a lot. And I've been searching for Bibles that I love and that I love to use. This definitely, although it's not a brand new Bible, it has been around for many years. I've watched many reviews of Pitt Minions, and I thought, I don't know if I would like that. I mean, the font is so small, apparently. But I have to say, I mean, this Bible just has something to it, okay? I think it's the format. I think it's the size. It feels so good. It fits so well in your hand. And I don't know, I just fell in love with it, even if, yes, the font is small. But look, it's so thin. It's really like a thin line Bible. It's I don't know, it is probably less than an inch thick, and it's beautiful. The goatskin is really nice. The cover is not too flexible, not too supple, just as I like. Has some tool ribs in the spine. Holy Bible, New King James Version, Cambridge. Very simple, very beautiful. The cover has a nice grain to it, as you can see, and has a headband which is brown and yellow. Has a tailband, also brown and yellow. Has these two ribbons that are not super nice, but the Bible is really small. I don't think this Bible would look well with thick ribbons, so thin ribbons is okay. I would just prefer them to be double satin ribbons and nicer than this. This Bible does retail for $165. I got it on Amazon for $70, used like new. I don't see a lot of defects on this thing. It's perfect. Just a box. Came with a sticker that I really don't like. Amazon Warehouse. I mean, I'm nothing against Amazon Warehouse, but I don't like that they put this sticker on the box. So it comes in this cool box by Cambridge Bibles. I love their boxes. They look really nice. It's a clamshell box, as you can see. I just love this Bible. It's really, really nice. It is a sewn binding, has art gilt, red under gold, and paragraph format, red letter text, references, a lot of references, actually, a concordance. It's printed in this very thin India paper, printed in the Netherlands in this, I believe, 28 GSM paper, very thin. But what I feel is that for a Bible this size, a small Bible, the 28 GSM works perfectly. So it's a paste down liner. Yeah, that's one of the things that, maybe not so good about this Bible. An edge line Bible would be great here. No perimeter stitching, but the corner work is really, really nice in my opinion. You can see it here. Yeah, goatskin leather. The gilding is red under gold. Ta-da! Really nice gilding. My copy has maybe a tiny little scratch here, but not much more than that. And the red is a kind of a salmon color, maybe a little bit darker than what you see on the camera. Okay, really nice. And you open it up, have this thick paper here, and you have this page here, the presentation page. You can write whatever you want on it. The Holy Bible title page, already in this very thin paper, I believe 28 GSM. The Holy Bible, New King James Version, Cambridge University Press. And here you have the information page. So, very nice. There you have it. So it's printed and bound in the Netherlands by Royal Youngblood. And you see here the typeset is 6.75 on 7-point lexicon number 1 by Blue Heron Bookcraft. Feel free to pause if you need to. First published in 2007, reprinted in 2013. Wow, nice. Okay, table of contents. This is so sweet, so cute. This Bible is really awesome. Books of the Bible in alphabetical order. A preface to the New King James Version. There you go. And the Old Testament. And boom. Beautiful, beautiful layout. Yes, very small font, okay? Small, thin. I don't have a problem in reading this font, even though it's so small, but I have fairly good eyesight. So if you don't have eyesight problems, or if you use glasses and with the glasses you see pretty well, I don't think you should have a problem. But again, if you are used to Bibles with large fonts, this is not it. This is really tiny. That's what allows this Bible to have this format and size. Even though this font is not bold, it is very sharp and the printing is awesome, honestly. It is line matched, of course, and I haven't seen any big show through. This Bible is awesome. Some pages do have a little bit of discrepancy in the margin size. I found that out today as I was reading in Ezekiel, but it's not everywhere in the Bible. Now you see here you have a center column with references, and then you still have, if that's not enough for that particular page, you still have references on the corner of the page on the bottom. So this is really nice. As you can see, is a paragraph format. The verse numbers are very tiny, not very noticeable. I would probably change that. I would have verse numbers that are a little bit bolder, because I don't think that the primary use of this Bible would be as a reader. Even though, to be honest, I've been reading from this Bible for many days now, and I actually have no problems in reading from it, like 2 or 3 chapters at a time. I would even read more if I wanted to. So, very beautiful. You can see here the poetic sections. They look different than the prose, and they look really nice. Let me open up here to Psalms, or, yeah, here you go. Really, really beautiful Bible. Tiny, tiny Bible. Sweet, tiny, cute Bible. All right. So you come to the division between the Testaments. Malachi. And that's it. Here you go. New Testament. So there's not a lot of paper in between. As you can see, you have the last page of the Old Testament here. And then you have a title page for the New Testament, and that's it. New Testament, here you go, Matthew. It is a red letter for the words of Jesus, as you can see. And the red is not very bright, but also not very dark. It's kind of in the middle. Probably the camera is making it look a little bit brighter than it actually is. But it is a nice red. I haven't found a lot of inconsistency in my copy. The books sometimes will not start in a new page. Like, for instance, the division here between Matthew and Mark. You see Matthew ends and Mark starts in the same page. All right. Okay, so that's the New Testament there with the words of Jesus in red. And the red goes all the way through Revelation, and you come to the end of the Bible, Revelation chapter 22, and no space is lost. There's no paper between Bible text and concordance. Right on the next page, you have the New King James Concordance. Okay, so here you have a concordance. Nice concordance for a Bible this size, I have to tell you. Pretty nice. You have 81 pages of concordance, actually. And then you come to the Cambridge Bible maps. Feel free to pause if you need to. You have 15 Bible maps. And again, I know there's a lot of reviews of this Bible already online because it's not a new Bible, but if you're like me, when you're trying to decide if you should buy a Bible or not, you watch all the reviews you can before you buy it. So here's the map index. Yeah, so hopefully this is another review that can help someone that is thinking, should I still buy Cambridge Pitt Minion when there's so many awesome possibilities out there? And I would say yes. This is how the maps look. You may love these colors, you may hate them. I think they look pretty nice, and this is not glossy, shiny paper, which I actually love and prefer in a Bible. So, yeah. So, yeah, I would say here's some thick paper, and you have a few sheets of this, and then you have the end of the Bible. Yes, I would definitely say if you like portable Bibles, and if you want a Bible that it will last you a while and that fits everywhere, I think this is an awesome option. I'm very skinny, and maybe because of that, I like thin line Bibles. I don't know. It just fits so well in my hand. I've done so many things with this Bible already. I've studied, I've read, I've preached with this Bible. It's probably not the ideal Bible for preaching, but I could do it, especially for those sermons that you just read one or two verses from the actual physical Bible in your hand, and then you have a bunch of other verses in your notes. It's a great carry-around Bible. I visited people in the hospital with this Bible. It's perfect for that. Recorded a devotional with this Bible. I just love this Bible. I can give you a little idea of the size when I put it here. Actually, let me put it on top of a PSQ, Personal Size Quintel by Schuyler. These Bibles are different. The PSQ, it's a 2-column as well, but the references are in the bottom. And I believe the paper is you just feel it's a little bit more resistant maybe, and more smooth to the touch. It's also different, the color. But the PSQ is really thicker, okay, than the Pitt Minion. So it's really two different Bibles for me. Look at the size. It's completely different in terms of thickness. The footprint is similar. The PSQ is a little bit bigger maybe. Yeah, definitely. But not much. So footprint is similar. But in terms of the thickness, it's completely different. If you like a Bible that is a little bit more bulky but still very portable, PSQ is the way to go. But if you want really portable and thin, this is what you should do. I just wish the Pitt Minion was edge-lined as well. Not a big deal. I think this will still hold up very well. Maybe just won't open up and lay flat as easy, but with a little bit of training, you'll get there for sure. And that's about it for this Bible review, my friend. Thank you so much for your patience with me. My reviews are kind of different, but hopefully they'll be useful for somebody out there. Again, I love this Bible. I think it's still a pretty nice Bible to buy in 2021. I would definitely recommend this Bible to anyone who wants a Bible that is very portable, somebody that has a good eyesight, and who wants a Bible to last, and a Bible that you can throw in your backpack. I've thrown this in my backpack so many times, or just in the car, just like that. I mean, it's, very resistant to this goatskin leather. God bless you, my friend. Whatever Bible you use, just read it with prayer, with faith, and believe that Jesus loves you. Jesus was crucified for you, and he was crucified for me. All right, bye. Beautiful Bible. Just love you so much, my little Bible. I'm gonna hang on to this one. Sure am.